Hello, this is Emma Castillo. This is my interpretation of the McNay. This is more so my reflective story on what the McNay brought up for me. And it brought up a lot of things. So visiting the McNay Art Museum, I expected to look at art, but what I didn't expect really was to reflect so much on my own life. The experience became less about the paintings, really, and more about myself, what I want out of this life. Especially taking this class, it's so relevant to what I want to do with my future. It makes me wonder, do I even want to pursue things outside of my career? It just brought up a lot of good questions. So I guess my first question is, what does art mean to you, for me? So for me, art means different things in different times in my life. Like I said in my about section, sometimes it really evoked meaning, and sometimes it evoked something I'd never felt before or hadn't felt in a while that words can't compare with. But I think sometimes it can be beautiful and sometimes it can be emotional, but sometimes it helps you understand the feelings you didn't have words for, like I said. And for my question 3, what stayed with me the most? So what I feel that stayed with me the most on this reflective story was that meaning does not always come in big life-changing moments. Sometimes it appears in reflection, in stillness, and sometimes as simple as taking time to really see things for what they are. Art is an interpretation, right? It is subjective. But one thing that it remains true is that it does give people insight into things. And what does a meaningful life mean to you? Well, for me, this is something that is not very easy to answer, because what really makes a meaningful life, it's so subjective. But I think for my answer to this is that you really can't go wrong when you follow the things you're passionate about. Because when you're passionate about things, it might come easier to you, whatever that is. And it won't feel like a job. It won't feel like you are breaking skin to do something. It feels almost easier to pursue what you like when you're passionate about it. So, and that passion should bring happiness. And sometimes people might not have a passion. Maybe they're passionate about their friends, about the bonds they make with people, the relationships they want to build. It doesn't always have to be such a status symbol thing, or the amount of wealth you have, the amount of money you have, like McNay, for instance. It's really what you do with your choices. And choosing to follow one's passion really seems to bring people meaningful lives. I feel like every artist in this museum really does follow that. They followed their passion, even when probably others were telling them not to. Even people still tell you that art doesn't make money. It's not something to fulfill, but that is so far from the truth, because I believe a meaningful life is a life that gives passion, and you feed your passions. So I hope this was a reflective story for you guys. It definitely was for me. And I'd like to know, even though I can't see the reflective comments, I'd really like for you guys to interact with the bottom section of this page, because it might really give you insight into yourself and what you want out of life right now, maybe in the future, maybe in 5 years. It's a really good checkup question. So, yep, thank you so much for listening to me. I'm Emma Castillo, and this is Interpreting the McNay.